Welcome to Event VODs. These are the best highlights of today's LTA 2025 matchup.
With their early investment into the
I'm betting no. It's been 10 years.
Pretty risky. You know, the top laners get a lot more experience because that cannon wave is delayed. The minions come in a lot faster. You know, you get level 2, you get level 3, and it's so hard to pull this off. And Contract's spotted on this ward here. It's going to make things difficult for him. We can see that the Rel has already moved out towards top to cover this dive.
If this doesn't go well, this will be a disaster here for Shopify. Zeyzal taking a whole ton of damage here from the turret. Bwipo is still A-OK. Busio ready to reinforce him. Zeyzal burning down. Not only does it not work, not only does Zeyzal lose both summoner spells, Contracts was sitting there.
Contracts down here, it's going to be an easy start for Inspired. He knows there's not going to be any sort of a contest. And Bwipo is just too healthy to really go for a dive. They don't have the damage to safely 100-0, especially now that he's level 6.
Right.
The execute there could easily turn around a dive.
Yeah, Fear Beyond Death is crazy good at turning those around with the fear plus the execution. So FlyQuest will take this first one. This will be 1 out of 3 progress to their first feat. Reminder, since we are on the current patch, it's not first blood feat, it's first to 3 kills. The feat of warfare. Twitch chat was telling me, so I would remember the right name of it. Thank you, Twitch chat.
I'm 100% sure Freak is the progenitor of these feats of strength because he loves the memes there, and you can use both types of feats. But excuse me. I much prefer Grubs as my first objective feat of strength.
More than feat?
Yeah, yes.
More than feat.
Grubs are your favorite feat.
Because the Grub buff also helps out with getting the first tower cruising right along to their very strong 5-on-5 setup that they're going to have. A little bit of a play up here, just gets the cleanse out though.
Yeah, got the cleanse, misses the follow-up arrow. Masu with a good sidestep on that one. Zeyzal wanted to jump in, but he takes a turret shot. That means Busio and Masu are going to come out on top in terms of health with this trade, but Contracts is nearby, so Shopify are trying to bait their opponents to just step a little bit too far forward, allow Contracts to come through the wall here with the Ishtal's impact. He does have the Impale ready to go now, too. We'll see if they want to go for it. Contracts going in. Busio with a nice stun there onto Contracts. Flashes back out of the way, ready to turn it around here with a crash down. Zeyzal flashing out as well. Palafox with that spiraling despair over the wall and the rain of arrows. It's first blood over to B-Boy. Might look for one more. Can't quite get the snipe here on Amasu. Another sidestep away from the piercing arrow. Palafox just barely manages to get the kill. It's a 2.
Because they did give up some priority there.
We're right back into the action though as they're locking up Masu. He doesn't have any summoner spells, but Busio with a beautiful counter engage, and B-Boy is already down. Make it 2 dead on Shopify Rebellion. Make it FlyQuest picking up the feat of warfare. 3-0 in that scrap.
Oh, and it's going to be another objective the way of FlyQuest as well. Flowers, this timing is critical. Grub's second pack will also go the way of FlyQuest. That's it. That is going to be everything. That's going to be
Alive, who was missing those summoners. And they're getting the Grubs. They're getting the plates on top side as well as Bwipo has time to push in here. And he's going to be forced to flash as did have his searing charge there kind of interrupted by Fudge. Did they get all 3 Grubs?
No,
they lost one of the Grubs. Okay. So they don't actually get the feat of strength because you have to get all 3.
Going towards that Fimbulwinter is not as much early power as going for a straight up health item early on. However, once you have it complete, the extra survivability, the shield spam in the fights can go a very long way as the Dragon is going to be aggroed but not fully committed to. And there you go. Turret plating has fallen. Much easier for either team to be able to claim the turret feat now. If FlyQuest does it, they instantly win the turret, the feats of strength battle. If Shopify does it, then we just continue on with the war over the neutral objectives. It is 2 minutes now until the Herald spawns, and we will see Otacon 6 minutes from now. I'll keep an eye on wherever the pit was.
Another little edge there for FlyQuest, and they do secure the feats of strength.
And it just shows how big that scrap in mid was, because remember, Shopify did have the 2-0 kill lead. Now let's see how the fight breaks out. Arrow flies out from Masu. Busio ready to follow up the engage. Nice use of the Cassiopeia ulti from Quad. The shutdown credit goes over to Busio, and Palafox is already down. Zeyzal 2, Fudge flashing away as FlyQuest have already found 2 kills. Bwipo's going. Fear Beyond Death. First half hits B-Boy, but he pops the cleanse to get away. FlyQuest feeling great about it. 2 more kills and an extra Drake, but wait a second. That Drake
in there, he was able to yoink the Dragon, but Flowers, they're still tremendously behind in the game and need to fight their way out. Zeyzal's going to try and do just that.
Yeah, Zeyzal trying to buy time for the rest of the team to come in here and collapse on Bwipo. They've got a 4 versus 1. There's no way out. Bwipo wanted to try to maybe find a way to take Zeyzal with him, but it ain't going to happen. So good catch there.
Possibilities that Shopify have.
And it looks like they just want to go for Bwipo again. He is pretty far up in the side lane here.
And this is something that we've seen teams do in the past against
TPing
FlyQuest,
wow.
against Bwipo specifically, try to punish that aggressive play style that he has. But Bwipo's ready to turn it around. He knows he has backup coming to help him. Inspired and Masu here on the right side flank. Fudge having to leap back to Contracts, trying to continue his escape route. B-Boy ready to reinforce the Shopify lines. Fudge is down to 40%. Quad's ready to make the big flank come in, but Bwipo might just be the first to die. Stays alive, barely. Masu also hanging on. Bwipo grabbing the first kill back against Fudge. FlyQuest, the health bars are low, but you'll call it calculated. 1-0.
Nicely done there by FlyQuest. Quad just drew so much attention in the backline. So many members from Shopify were having to deal with him. That is
saw the damage. Quad hit B-Boy with 1 Q and 2 Serpent Fangs. Took him down to below half HP.
And you can see Inspired talking about Fudge. I believe this was from Pros, talking about how he felt that Bwipo destroyed him and was the one that kind of made him lose his spot. Fudge didn't really agree in the pre-match interview, but Bwipo, just such an exciting player to watch because
5-on-5, and with the amount of CC on this team, this is what we are a little bit worried about for Shopify. So they have to continue to try and make picks on side lane.
Nice slam into the wall with the angle there from Contracts, trying to take down Bwipo. Bwipo wanting again to try to use that ulti to make it an even trade, but it does not happen. Zeyzal stunned up a little bit here. Busio lands a shattering strike. We call it a follow-up, but there's just no damage nearby. Quad and Masu looking to see if maybe they can put a little poke on Palafox, but it's not going to work out too well. FlyQuest still with a 3.
Rift Herald to try and finish off that mid turret, and you just transition your pressure from mid push into Dragon. Very classic macro here from FlyQuest. So even though they lose Bwipo because of the fact he had TP, they are still able to get 2 objectives out of it.
Speaking of objectives, Otacon now on the Rift, and it is Voracious. And that means he is hungry. The hungry one gives you the GA. This is scary
I think
stuff.
we're going to say you're hungry, so you eat the roses.
No, I don't know. What does that have to do with anything? No, the roses are the big one. Yeah, see,
exactly.
you're
That's
doing
what I'm saying.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Nobody eats flowers, man. Fudge is in some trouble. They're trying to eat some fudge, but they aren't going to get him. Not all the way. Instead, Shopify turning it right back around onto Bwipo, and Contract is taking a kill. Now Palafox in danger. Flashes over the wall, but the arrow follows him. Masu on a rampage, on the warpath, on the hunt. Volley flies out, but it misses both targets. Masu wants to go after Fudge. Finds him with a little bit of damage, but the counter-strike might just be ready to turn it back around. Masu still slowing him down, still gunning him down. Nicely done with Busio here with a massive engage on the 2. It's a double kill back over to Masu. Everybody on Shopify Rebellion is dead in the dirt, and Otacon's the reward for FlyQuest.
Let's revisit this vicious, voracious Otacon. Because I always thought of it, okay, so
was making it so it's worth more money when you have that free death. A little bit of a reminder of Masu's accomplishments last year. We already talked about his incredible rookie performance. Now here in this game, not slowing down at all. Bwipo finding himself a kill in a 1v3. Yeah, they might pick him off again, but it's not truly a kill as he just gets to withdraw. Busio also withdrawing. So 400 gold given over from both of those. But nobody actually dead as Masu just tearing through Contract's health bar. Again, he's not afraid of dying. It doesn't matter. Redemption. Going to keep him healed up anyway. They don't even lose the false life. Masu's going legendary 8-1-4. He's nearly got twice as many kills as the whole damn Shopify team. Bwipo looking to cut off the escape route. Palafox fears him, but Palafox will be the only one getting away as Contracts drops. Masu still won't even lose the false life.
It's not fair.
FlyQuest are making him look ridiculous.
He's picking on you, and then you're able to turn it around in a 1v3
Huge.
and kill the other top laner. Quad chasing down Contracts. He's in trouble.
Yeah, Contracts, this is not where you want to be on that Skarner. Almost no way to get away from it. Easily done. Masu, Quad, Busio working together. Your draft is much more flexible, much more freed up.
Yeah, and so Skarner a lot too, especially like solo queue Skarner, but even pro play as well. The reason, well, let's see about the desperation play first, because this could be exciting.
Okay. This Baron could die fast with Cassio and Ashe this fed.
Yeah, this is very scary for Shopify. They will.
It's so hard to get in there.
Yeah,
You know,
just keeping it leashed. They're just keeping it leashed with Daisy.
The brush is also really annoying to deal with. You have to go in here, you're blind. The enemy team has just so much CC, ready to counter you.
And here we go. Busio in for the Magnet Storm on to 3. They follow it up with a Petrifying Gaze. Shopify tries to fall back, but they only fall down. Quad goes on a rampage, and Masu's legendary. 3 dead bodies on Shopify, and it's about to be 4. Beautifully done by FlyQuest. It's Baron. It's a near ace right after. This has got to be just about the end of the game.
What a fight from FlyQuest. They managed that so well, utilizing the Ivern ultimate, keeping the Baron leashed while 3 members kept Shopify at bay. They claim the Baron, they claim the fight. they're going to claim the first win of LTA history.
FlyQuest is making this first game go exactly to expectations. They got the feats. They controlled the game from the very beginning. They had Shopify downloaded from draft, and now they're on the Nexus 26 minutes into the game, 19-5 on the board. FlyQuest are up 1-0.
And 26.5 minutes.